Now I'm going to demonstrate how to make the zipper tab. First, we have a zipper tab piece lying out in front of me lengthwise. I'm going to mark a 1/2 inch in from each edge, and I'm using a knitting needle to mark. Now I'm just going to crease along these marks that I just made. Give it a good finger press. So basically the two long edges are just folding in to almost meet at the middle. There's about 1/8 of an inch of space in between them. Next I'm going to fold it in half so that the raw edges meet. Again, just pressing nicely with my fingers. Now I'm going to mark the placement of the metal spot. And this is the metal spot that we're using. So we want it to be centered and about 1/2 inch in from the folded edge. It doesn't have to be exact, but you do want it right in the middle. Now I'm going to unfold it and use my seam ripper to make 2 tiny little slits right where I marked, and that's where the prongs of my middle spot go. So I'm going to be very careful here and just make 2 really small slits. And I'm just going through 1 layer of fabric. That's pretty important. So it's right where the space in between the long edges is on the back. So it's probably pretty hard to see, but I have 2 little holes, and that's where I'm going to insert the prongs of my middle spot. So here's the front, and here's the back. Then I'm going to use pliers to bend these 2 prongs so that they're flush with the back of the fabric. You can use kind of a combination of your fingers and the pliers to just get it nice and flat. That's what it looks like from the back. This is what it looks like from the front. Then we're just going to fold it back, and the next step will be to top stitch just along these 3 edges. The raw edge will be part of the seam allowance, so don't need to stitch that one. So I'm going to take this to my machine and top stitch.